Hello, my Mercurial mercenaries. Just another spur of the moment piece to camera. I put out a video entitled Moments of Majesty, where I asked you guys to give me your moments in songs that make you feel alive. And you did, and I made a video about it. And the video was 1 hour, 45 minutes, where I even slightly bored myself talking. And I appreciate that it was a long video. And still, you guys, 132 of you, you watched. And yes, I've got like over 2,000 subscribers on this channel, but they don't watch my videos. They just once upon a time did that with their finger. And doing that with your finger, my mercenaries, it can get you into a lot of trouble. But doing that with your finger, it's not that difficult, is it? But you guys watch. And I've said this hundreds of times over the course of however many videos I've done. Must be like 550 videos now or something like that, my mercenaries. I should check that one day. But I've said over the course of these videos, I appreciate that there's a small number of us, but if this was a gig and I was playing to a room and there was 132 people watching, I would consider that a success. Not if it was Wembley Stadium, but if it was your typical city gigging venue. And I just wanted to explain something really about the doing of the YouTube videos, the way I do them. And I'll put it in the context of Moments of Majesty, but I'll also put it in the context of my Discover series. Drinking! What did you say? Iced coffee, cafe, latte carton. Drinking! Coffee wants me to drink it. Drinking! Take all it off! Drink me till the heavens open up! Drink him till the heavens open up. Hang on. This is the quid job from Co-op. Cheaper than Starbucks. Hang on. I mean, basically, I'm just drinking chocolate milkshakes. What happened to my life that I suddenly thought, I know I'm wiping my nose all the time. What happened to my life where I started to drink, just because it says coffee on the outside, and kidding myself that it's some sort of coffee drink. It's a chocolate milkshake, my mercenaries. Isn't it? Hang on. It's a coffee milkshake, my mercenaries. It's not good for you. I'm taking delight in that, the same way that Luke Skywalker masturbated that alien and drank its fluid. Oh, bodily fluids, my mercenaries. So let me make myself all tiny in the bottom corner, probably bottom left this time, my mercenaries. If I go down to the bottom left, now I look up that way, don't I? Well, it doesn't matter. Here is my YouTube creators page, my mercenaries. This is the page that shows me the videos I've been doing. Here are the videos, okay? And what I wanted to talk about was the fact that the majority of YouTube creators are obsessed with making money. Now, look, this isn't necessarily having a go at them, because everybody has to do things for money. But let me just talk, my mercenaries. Let me just talk. What happens is, I think everybody starts out on YouTube as a hobby, and then they feel that they can make money from it, and then it becomes about the money. So what you see is channels that, they don't all do that. Channels that start small, eventually the snowball rolls, and every video they do includes, this is promoted by this, now I'm advertising this, I'd like to talk to you for a few moments about this. And it's kind of like, I don't necessarily mind because I see where they're coming from, but there's a lot of falseness there. It's people whose channels thrive because their audience perceives them as sincere, and yet to me, all of that bollocks is the least sincere thing you can do. I mean, if I was to ever do something like that, I'm not sure how I would tackle it. I mean, how sincere can you be when you're trying to promote something because someone's paid you to do it? I don't know. But certainly most YouTube creators have an eye on the money. And I only wanted to mention that because on this channel, I did monetize it because, and I've spoken about this before as well over many a video, but I did monetize it. I thought there was a chance that YouTube weren't going to promote content creators who weren't prepared to allow ads to run on their videos to benefit YouTube. Do you know what I mean? So I thought I had to do it. What's ended up happening with Mercenaries is, and I never particularly cared about the money, and it's a good job too. But what happened with Mercenaries is that I've been doing discovers where I play albums. And every time I play an album through and listen to it, and then put the video out there, the person who owns the rights to that album, the publishing to that album, will either, they've got two choices basically. They will either block it, so you never get to see the video, or they run adverts at the beginning of the video and get the money from it. Which is fine, which I can kind of appreciate, but what I keep hearing about is people on YouTube talking about fair use. Oh, that was fair use. Oh, that was fair use. And there's a rule when it comes to fair use, where if I do something and I use someone else's content, use someone else's copyright, but I use it in such a way that it becomes fair use because I'm commenting on it or I'm changing it in some way. If it's fair use, then I'm still entitled to get the money for my videos because I've used their content as fair use. But what happens with me is every time I do anything on this channel, someone will make a copyright claim, and I've never challenged it. So I don't make any money, but the bands make money from me. Do you know what I mean? And I just wanted to sort of get it out there that they're probably, I'm not sure with the discovers because I really am just playing the album, but I am talking over it and I am adding value and I am it is not changeative, but it is changing the original product to the point where you can't just listen or watch my video to hear the original album because I'm talking over it. So you've got to, some people, just let me know down below actually, that's not what this video is about, but just let me know down below. People who have been inspired to buy music because of watching my videos. Someone only today commented that they bought something because they watched my video on it. So just let me know. Just let me know if that's happened. Because I think, on the one hand, I am letting the owners of the music run adverts on the beginning of my videos and getting the money from it. And on the other hand, I'm also promoting said music. So they should be paying me just for that part. I'm promoting their music, but of course I don't get anything. Nothing. And on the worst case scenario is I do a discover and I upload it. I mean, we'll talk about the work. This is a video, I admit. But not only do I don't just listen to the music of Mercenaries. I'm not wanking here. I'm shaking my milk. Shake my money maker, my Mercenaries. I've said this before as well, because all I do is repeat myself. I record a video, which takes the time to record it. I put all my into it, you know, my essence, my bodily fluids into it. My personality, the reason why probably I haven't got many subscribers, because people don't like my personality. But if you like my personality, and then I edit. And the edit can take hours. And then there's all the little finicky bits, thumbnails, and all the bits you don't think about. But anyway, the upshot of it is that just a couple of sides of plastic. I nearly said sliders then. The first time I'd ever heard of sliders was when I was in New York. I get to New York. I walk down 5th Avenue, or 7th, I think it was 7th Avenue, towards Times Square anyway. And the first thing I do is I go into an Irish bar and have some. I'm in New York, but I'm in an Irish bar, and I have sliders. I thought they'd just tell me to get up. If you can just get up and walk across the. I attempted an American accent. If you can just get up, sir, and walk across the room. And then they just throw a banana skin on the floor and I slip. That's a slider. Should that be a slip and slider? Slip insider. Oh God, that's something completely different. Sounds like a Bucks Fizz song, doesn't it? But that was the first time I had sliders. Little mini hamburgers, beef burgers, Mercenaries. What was I talking about? No idea what I was talking about. But the videos take a fair while to do. And I've spoken about this before, ad infinitum. But it would be nice to be rewarded for that. Because I've said before, I value my time. My time's expensive on Mercenaries. And if I put, say, 10 hours into a video, and just say, for example, like some of them have been, just say 8,000 people enjoy a video that I spent 10 hours producing, I think my per hour rate should be quite high for that. What I actually get is 0. Not in it for the money, because I think YouTube creators should appreciate that certainly it's so hard to talk about, because on the one hand you talk about it, you should be happy that you've got a hobby where you put things into the world that other people care about, even if only temporarily. Because there's people out there, you can make a film that no one will watch, you can make an album that no one will listen to, you can write a book that no one will read, but I am putting videos out there that 8,000 people are watching. So I'm not saying that I should be paid, I'm just saying that I can understand why sometimes when I'm doing this on, say today, where it's gorgeous out there, it's a blue sky, everyone else is out there doing things, and I'm sitting in here. It's my choice. Wah, 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 wah. But yeah, the worst case scenario then is after that 10 hours, I get a worldwide block. And as was the case with when I tried to do a Discover on Eyes Without a Face, Les Yeux Sans Visage, I gave up, and you never got to saw it. You never got to saw it. Holy shit! I gave up, and you never got to see it. What's that? You gave up, and you never got to see it. Other times, I have to make cuts or speed things up, try and get around it in some way. Now, that's the Discover series, specifically. That's kind of like my big series now, isn't it? I'm resting on my laurels a bit because I haven't done another one for a while, but I did 50 episodes that thousands of people have watched, and I spent loads of my money for 0. But it's not all about the money. It's not all about the money. But then I'm finding that I'm doing these sort of videos here, Moments of Majesty. Now, this is the original episode that I put up, Moments of Majesty, right? And as you can see, it was 1 hour, 45 minutes long. And it received a worldwide block, which means that even though I've got it here on this page, and I can watch it, you never got to see it. It was totally blocked. So, and this happens every time I put a video out there, all right? Every time I put a video out there. So I just say I make the Listening to Pond, includes copyrighted content, therefore can't monetize it. I do the one on MGMT, includes copyrighted content, I can't monetize it. And it goes basically everything I do. Now, you can see here, these 3 here, there couldn't have been any music in them, so I just monetized them. Now, I don't make any money from these. I might have made like 0.00001 cent. But that's just an attempt to see whether YouTube promotes me anymore because I am monetizing it. The answer is no on that. But that's what happens. So, for instance, the first time I put this MGMT video out there, they worldwide blocked me on one particular song, which I had to speed up. And even then, people commented saying, why have you sped the song up? Or do you realise that the song's too fast? It's like, yes. Yes. I had my pants pulled down and my arse spanked, thank you very much. Yes, I do realise. And so I get notified. So the minute I upload a video, I get an email telling me, it usually says the content creator has detected their copyright in your material and they're allowing you to use it, but they're going to put adverts in front of your video and claim the money from it. And I'm always like, well, yeah, fine. Other people would consider fighting that and claiming this fair use thing. I'm not sure where I'd stand on that. So I just make nothing. Worst case scenario, like I said, is I spend all that time making a video and I get the email through, and when I get that email through, I'm kind of shivering, shaking, quaking in my boots. Shivering, shaking, quaking in my boots. Shivering, shaking, quaking in my boots. And then it comes through and it says worldwide block. And I'm like, no! And that's what happened. I put this Music Has to Die one out, and I put loads of effort into that. It took ages to film it, ages to edit it, too long. It took too long to do, and the video, the overall product was too long. Definitely was too long. I mean, I like videos that length, but I appreciate your average YouTube viewer wants a video about between 2 and 4 minutes long. 7 minutes tops. But, you know, 1 hour 45 for me, that's nothing. I can piss 1 hour 45. £1? You lost £1? £1? I could shit £1. So there's that moment of trepidation. And it's nothing to do with me making any money. It's to do with you being able to even see my videos in the first place. But I put the Music Has to Die one out. And then, yeah, I got the block. I got the email through the block worldwide. And you click on it. And what happens is, this just goes to show you how complicated all this is, my mercenaries. Look at this bollocks, my mercenaries. Music Has to Die, Moments of Majesty, Episode 2. Your video has been blocked. Copyrighted content was found in your video. Because of the claimant's policy, this video can't be played on YouTube. Viewing restrictions. Video blocked in all countries. Monetization, none. If you agree with these conditions, you don't have to do anything. If you agree with these conditions, what? The condition that no one can watch the video I just spent 10 hours making? Oh, I don't have to do anything. Tell you what, why don't I go and put my head in a bucket of cold sick? And then let a massive fat man shit on my back while my head's in the bucket of cold sick. While a woman projectile pisses on me. So I think, oh great, my video's been blocked. And I think it's going to be the usual suspects. It's going to be the big bands. It's going to be Dire Straits and ZZ Top. Isn't it, my mercenaries? And Pink Floyd. That's what you think, yeah? So I come down to see what's going on. And I think, oh, you know, Money for Nothing by Dire Straits. Warner Brothers. Monetized by copyright owner. They're happy to run ads. Fine. MGMT, monetized. Fine. I'm thinking, this is all right. Look how many I was all right with. Look. Surf Jan Stevens. Sufjan. Monetized. Take On Me by Aha. Monetized. Have You Ever Loved a Woman? Derek and her Donos. Monetized. Pink Floyd. Monetized. Janis Joplin. Monetized. Fredag Dungan. That was good, my mercenaries, that one. Monetized. Then you get to the culprits, my mercenaries. Jimi motherfucking Hendrix. Jimi motherfucking Hendrix. Blocked in all countries. Jimi Hendrix. It's that kind of thing that makes me think, do you know what? I'm never going to listen to Jimi Hendrix ever again. Laughingstock, Grandaddy, monetized. Interpol, monetized. Last Night I Dreamt That Somebody Loved Me. The Smiths, monetized. When the Music's Over by the Doors, by the motherfucking Doors. Blocked in all countries. Glorybox, Portishead, monetized. Sometimes My Bloody Valentine, monetized. Talking Heads, monetized. Arcade Fire, all these bands being, and their record labels being sensible. Someone's out there using your content, and rather than block them, you say, no, go ahead. And if anyone watches your video, we'll get some money from it. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it, baby. In the Love Shack. Went from Dire Straits to B-52s then, my mercenaries. Arcade Fire, monetized. The Smiths, mummified. The Smiths, mummified. Sun Always Shines on TV, aha, monetized, 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 monetized. Jean-Michel motherfucking Jarre. Blocked. Do you want to know what annoys me about this one, my mercenaries? It entices you in, because it says, look, right? The Doors, the motherfucking Doors, yeah? Block me in all countries, right? Jean-Michel Jarre, yeah, blocks me in some countries, right? This is the thing, my mercenaries, right? You click to see what countries. Oh, just some countries. Yeah, your video can't be played in these countries. American Samoa, Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Bermuda. I mean, I'm not sure how many Mercurial mercenaries do you think are in Bermuda, my mercenaries? Bhutan. The British Virgin Islands. That's a place that the devil would like to go, spend a bit of time. Getting a lot of blood. Burkina Faso. How many mercenaries do you think are in Burkina Faso? Cayman Islands. Christmas Island, my mercenaries. There is gift paper wrapping everywhere. Just every day's Christmas, my mercenaries. The Cook Islands. The French Southern Territories. You're thinking, okay, this is fine. How bad can this be? The McDonald Islands. Have you ever heard of the McDonald Islands? Nepal? North Korea. Specifically North Korea. Western Sahara. My point was going to be that usually in amongst this list of countries where you think, yeah, so what? So what if someone from Timor-Leste or Yemen can't watch my video? Usually in there it will say UK or USA. Just that little word and you think that's just wiped out half your audience. Actually, this one's not so bad. It just means that because of this one clip of one song, someone in St. Kitts and Nevis won't be able to watch this video. But that's annoying. So after spending 10 hours doing a video, what you then got to do is go back into the video like I did, and just cut them out. So I cut out Bold as Love by Jimi Hendrix, and you missed all the nonsense I spoke about Jimi Hendrix, where I got all the names of the band members wrong. Not Jimi Hendrix's. I got his right. Got the name of the manager wrong. I thought it was Chad Channing, who was the drummer of Nirvana. I mean, I knew it was Chaz Chandler, but still. Cut it out. Cut the Doors out. Screw the Doors. These motherfuckers don't need my money, my mercenaries. This is Jimi Hendrix and the Doors. That's why, isn't it? That's what they're saying to me. What I've just shouted then by accident is what they're saying to me. They're saying, Mercurial number 6, you're right. We don't need your money. We don't need your money. That's why we've blocked your video. Fuck you. That's what they're saying to me. They're sticking that up my anus. Think about it this way, my mercenaries. In the video before this one, I put a big section of Battery by Metallica in there. Metallica! Metallica didn't block my video. Metallica! All the shit Metallica get, they didn't block my video. So, I went through my mercenaries and I took these sections of the songs out. And then I reposted the video. And that's why the video you eventually got to see was 1 hour 39. I mean, 1 hour 39 minutes. Holy shit. But 1 hour 39 minutes rather than 1 hour 45. So you didn't get the full content. And some of you will be saying, yes, thank you. We do not need 1 hour 39 minutes in your company. However, and I haven't yet ploughed through the comments yet on that video. Haven't gone through it yet. But I've got to say, I have been... There's always like an uplifting thing where some of you will say to me, actually, Mercurial number 6, we do appreciate you doing these videos and we do watch them. And even if it's only 132 of you, I'm talking about a gig with 132 people in it. I'll take that, my mercenaries. I'll take that. So the upshot of all this is I'm just trying to stress to you how it's tricky doing the videos in the first place. Getting them onto YouTube and bypassing all this copyright restrictions is irritating. And I don't get any money for it. And I have to listen to people on YouTube constantly going on about fair use because they do get paid for their videos. And I'm just in a kind of conundrum, really. I do this for nothing, but it feels like a job. And Explosive Notes and I have had conversations about this before. And he'll just say to me, in that case, just stop. You don't owe anything to anybody. And everyone's life will just move on. They'll just move on. And maybe YouTube will just move on, because Instagram have got their thing going on at the moment. Instagram TV. Where we can all watch videos this way round. Like this. We can, where's the camera? There. We can, from now on, you'll be watching my face this way round. Is that good for you? Does that do it for you? Does this do it for you, my mercenaries? Because you can see, it's not good. Oh, it's all right. Yeah. But why not? Why not, my mercenaries? So yeah, this has been very self-indulgent, a very self-indulgent wah, 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 wah. But I just wanted to get across, because I don't think I would necessarily appreciate it if I didn't do it myself. But you know, 1 hour 39 minutes. That's not how long that video took. And that's not that it took much longer than that. And the hassle involved in it. And I do it for you. I do it for you, baby. I do it for you. So after all that whining, let's just bring it back to end on a positive note. Else this would be the sort of video that I would slag off and I'd say quit the whining and just stop. I enjoy doing these videos. I enjoy interacting with you guys. I appreciate you spending your time watching them. And I hope that you can see I'm only trying to be honest. And at least appreciate that there's a lot of other people out there doing this same kind of thing who are either not being honest or they just have more of a facade about them. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. We should probably have more facades all around, my mercenaries. But keep watching. Keep letting me know if you enjoy this kind of stuff. And we'll see whether we do some more Moments of Majesty. Well, comment again. I haven't gone through the last videos yet, but comment again here if you do want to see more of that sort of stuff. And yeah, I think probably 1.5 hours is probably too long, but let me know if you don't agree. Or let me know what your maximum... I don't want to impose a maximum. I don't want to impose a maximum time. I mean, that's like saying I went on a Discover that I should just stop listening to the album if it's a long album. When the album goes over 50 minutes long, I should just stop, do a part 2. But like someone said, might have even been Mr. Floyd or somebody said it. But yes, this video, this last video I just did could easily have been 3 videos, couldn't it? Rather than 1. I don't know. I just like it when a video pops up on my feed by somebody I like, Red Letter Media or whatever, and I see it's a long one. My heart just jumps with joy. When it's something short and piddling, and there's a few people I watch who will post, 10-second videos, I don't even click on them because it's not worth that's not worth doing that with my hand and the resources it needs to control the muscle. My mercenaries. Oh, that was nearly a mispronunciation of mercenaries. They were belching a little. Not quite sure what the topic is here. I need to give this video a name, but it's going to be something to do with monetization and the misguided. When you guys watch a video by me, say, and you see an advert at the beginning, you might think that I'm getting money for it. But I don't. And not that I feel guilty if I was. Because I think I should be a fucking millionaire doing this shit, my mercenaries. I wouldn't be all coy about it. Meek and mild and pretend that I wasn't getting it. Holy shit. If I was getting paid for this, I should set up a Patreon thing just to make you fuckers give me money. Yeah. £100 a video. You want to see a Discover? Oh, it's just got up. 150 quid. I'm only joking. Or am I? Mercenaries! Until next time, which might be in a minute. I don't know. Is there any football tonight? I might go and sit in the garden and drink ice. I've just drank it now. No, there's still some left. How did I make that last that long? It's not. Look how small it is. It's only, look, it's the same size as my ear, my mercenary. Oh, just a bit. It's only just a little bit bigger than my ear, my mercenaries. Over and